Hey guys, how's it going? Sorry about that, dropped the camera. We leave all bloopers on the camera. Alright, what we're doing, I'm going to go to the field today. Got to do a little bee work. It's been a while since I've been into them. So, making little beetle traps here. Bait traps. So, I've got the 4-inch square political sign. See the little corrugation tunnel through there? So the tunnels are running this way. So I'm going to create a window in here. So I got a little template. So I'll lay that up there, take my Sharpie, kind of lay this out here. So, like so, get another one, make a bunch of these up. How are these working for me? Well, let's put it this way. I don't know. Alright. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. I don't know. But I think it's going to work fine. Take me a single edge blade here. I'll see how this works. I was using my LEM Skinner. That works good for cutting the tape off. Try the single edge blade here. Try that. See, it didn't go all the way through. It's not going all the way through. I guess I could start it with the single edge blade, finish it up with a biggie, I guess. If you guys can think of a better way to do this, let me know. I know a lot of you guys are using the CD cases, and then they got the special CD cases that you can bait up. But see, I don't have Donald Trump's payroll. Okay, so that's what we're doing. Okay, we got that. This is on Steve-O's cheap payroll here. Okay, Gorilla Tape. Yeah. Bad to the bone, Gorilla Tape. I don't think a bee is even going to chew through this stuff. So you cover up your one side here, like so. Then you're going to come over here. I got a 2-inch block of wood here. Actually, it's the same wood I used to make my beehives out of. And let's see, we'll just set this up under here. Nice weight on it, and take your LEM Skinner, cut that off. Man, that puppy, I'll tell you what, this is an LEM deer skinner. I've done pigs, deer, everything with it. Stainless steel blade. It's cheap, I don't know. I think I got 20 bucks in it or some crazy thing. That's one of the best knives I've ever owned. Holds an edge great. You can hone it down real quick. Now we've created this little room in here. Now, let's take this Max Force, and I'm going to take and put a little line right down the center. Like so. This is going to be a disposable trap. Disposable trap. Alright, now all we're going to do is put a roof on it. A duct tape roof. Make sure you can't get, the bees can't get in. There we go. There you go. Cut off the ends. Done deal. They can crawl right through them holes, right on into that bait chamber. Let's hope this works. I think it will work fine. All right, I've got oxalic acid made up. We're gonna go out and fog them. We're going to hopefully, got a friend bugging me to death for some honeycomb. Hopefully I've still got some Brazilian pepper honeycomb in there. I'm gonna rob a frame of that, give them another frame, plain frame in there. Then we're gonna put it in a garbage bag, bring it back to the house and chop out those 4-inch squares of honeycomb. Keep him happy. And then I'm going to fog them. I'm going to do a quick look over on them. I've been putting the pollen out, feeding them. Today we're going to put a jar of syrup on them, and we're going to blast them with oxalic acid fogger. So then I'm going to keep doing that every month, the fogging every month, first every month. And so I'll take care of that. And we're going to keep these traps. So I'll monitor these traps, tell you how they're doing. And I'm also putting together the beefy beehives. Been gluing these up. 2 of these end up a little over 10 inches, and I'm going to burn them down to, cut them down to 9.5 to make it deep. So we're taking this beefy beehive, which you know I've been running in mediums. I'm going to take and make deeps out of it, 5 framers. That way I can utilize all my bottoms, all of my tops. We'll call them supers that the bees are in now. We'll call them supers. These will be brood chambers. And we're going to start pumping out some bees and selling bees on deep frames this summer. So that's the plan. So anyway, let me get this knocked out. I'll meet you in the field shortly, and we'll get these bees. We'll go over, look into bees, see what they look like. Hopefully they're all right. Get with you soon. Hey guys, back over at this other bee yard here, and I popped this. Got 4 beehives here. Everybody seems to be flying pretty good here. My mission over here today was to get a frame of comb honey, and look at this beauty right here, guys. Look at that beauty. Now what I've got is those 20-pound monofilament, you know, strings in there, just like I've got this one that I'm going to replace this one with. So all you do is you cut them. I'm going to put this one right down in this same hole I just pulled that one out of. That one's done. As far as I'm concerned, I don't need to screw around in this hive anymore. I've got my one frame that I came to get. I don't want to blow a bunch of smoke on this frame. I want to just gently brush the bees off. You see, I've got them 2 mono. I can cut those and pull those through that honeycomb before I cut it. Now, don't you Michigan beekeepers wish you could do what I'm doing right now? This is December 28th. How many of you guys in Michigan can harvest honey December 28th? I don't think so. You better move to Florida. All right. I'm going to just put this frame right down here in my little garbage bag, so it's not dripping all over the inside of my truck. Just like so. How's that? I'm not sure where they're getting their pollen, guys. I'm noticing a lot of bees bringing in pollen here. I'm not sure what it is. It could be goldenrod. We have some of that still going. All right, I'm gonna put in one of my little trap things here. I'm gonna put it toward the back because I got a feeder jar in every one of these hives. Just like that one, see? So now I'll give them something to work on. I got my trap in there. Do I need to dig all around the bottom of this hive? No, I don't need to do that. Don't need to do that at all. All right, what I'm going to do, when I'm going to go through all these hives, I'm going to do that same thing. I'm going to put one of them traps in each one. I'm going to peek down there and see what their surpluses are. They should be equal to this one. All these are fresh queens. These are all 18 queens. And what I'm going to do, I'm making up those deeps. See, I'm bringing in pollen pretty good. There's another one just came in with pollen. Nice pretty yellow pollen. But anyway, I'm going to put a deep on here and let the bees go down in and fill up the bottom chamber. I'm going to pour the sugar water to these things. I don't care what's coming in, I'm going to pour the sugar water to these things. Let them fill them out. If they swarm, they swarm. Not too concerned. I'm going to fill them out. Then I'm going to bust them up. Do them again. Just keep them going. Keep these upper ones. These are full of brood and honey. All these top ones should be full of honey. The second one and this one here should be full of brood. Or they may have crunched her down just in this medium in the bottom. These may be all honey. I don't know, but if it is, that's a good thing. It's going to get fed back to them. All right. Then after I do that, I'm coming back through with my Burgess. My Burgess fogger. And I've been mixing up my oxalic acid. I've been going with 100 milliliter of Everclear to 25 grams of oxalic acid. And what I do now is I put a pan down on the electric stove. Do not use gas stove for this. Electric stove. I put 2 spoons down that bottom of that pan. And I set this mason jar right on top of them spoons. And I'll run the water up in there about this high. Heat this up. Don't let it boil. Just get it hot where you can barely put your finger in that. Take it out. Get you another quart jar. Put a funnel in it. Put a coffee filter in it. And run this through. After you dump your 50 grams. I'm mixing 200 milliliter of Everclear to 50 grams of oxalic acid. So if you split that in half, of course, that's 25 and 100. That's right there. What you're looking at here is 200. That'll be enough for these 7 hives I've got. Got 4 here and 3 at the other yard. So then I'll put that into a clean one. I have a clean jar here for this. I'll put that in. Here's my clean jar. This is my water jar. That's why it's got a little rust on it. A little rust in there coming off that spring in there. I had to rinse that off. But this is my jar that I shoot out of. Now I'm going to give them good 3 pumps apiece in each hive. And then I'm going to do it again each month. So that's a quickie beekeeping thing. Don't you guys in Michigan now, don't you be pulling no frames out of there stealing that honey at 30 degrees now. I don't want you freezing your bees. Of course, you probably know that. So you need to move to Florida, I guess. Hey guys, be happy. I'll catch you on the next one, and we'll show you the progression of the deeps and this mixing these beefy beehives, mediums with the deeps. I'll show you all that action. It should go well, and I'll start selling some bees. I'm going to be selling my bees probably under what other people are, and I'll probably piss somebody off, but I really don't give a rat's ass. You saw that t-shirt. My plan is to sell a deep box, the beefy beehive box, for 150 bucks. And if you want to bring back the beefy beehive, I'll give you $50 back. So basically what you're ending up with is 5 frames, bees, queen, brood, and honey, 5 frames for 100 bucks. That's the way I'm going to go, and we'll see how it goes. I'll catch you all later. Be happy. Bye-bye.